What up, everybody? Smoking Willie T here, coming to you live this morning or on a video. I will upload it as soon as it's done. But I was this weekend at Texas A&M at Brisket camp, and I was talking to a lot of the students that were there about how to trim a brisket. And you know, I have my certain technique that I use when I do trim briskets. It usually takes me 6 passes of a brisket before, you know, I'm completed with it. But that's because I do it every day and I know what I'm looking for whenever I open the package on a brisket. So first of all, I let all the students know that I use this knife here, a chef knife, which is a Kazoni. You can get these on Amazon for about $19. And I use a fillet knife. So these are the 2 knives that I use when I trim a brisket. Everybody's different. Everybody will use different knives. I've seen people trim briskets with these. You know, I've seen people trim briskets with longer fillet knives. It's just your preference and whatever works for you. But the thing that I really stress is the importance of having a very sharp knife. So every time I begin, I always run my knife through one of these sharpeners, because it's what we have here at the shop. So I'll just run it a couple times to get that edge sharp. And then I'll also run the fillet knife. And then I'll run it through the steel. And I'm just running them through the steel to take off any burrs on the knife. And you should be able to feel the knife grip the steel, and that's when you know it's pretty sharp. Alright. So, once I get that done, what I'll do is I tell everybody that I do 6 passes on this brisket, and let me turn the camera. So what I typically do is I'll open it up, get it out of the packaging, and I will see. First of all, I look and see what I need to do on this brisket. So I know that I'm always going to take this section off first. So that's going to be my first cut. And I always let my knife, if your knife is sharp, you just let your knife run right through that and it takes that section off right there. So that's my first pass. Second one is going to be this one right here, where I take off all this excess fat and silver skin. And again, that's why I use a longer knife, because I'm able to shave off most of it. So that's that. I'm going to take this a little off. I mean, it just depends on how clean you want it. So that's my second pass there. My third pass is always going to be along this edge right here. So that's my third. Take that off. Fourth pass, as I look right here where the fat reaches the meat, and I'll take this whole part off right here. And that is my fourth. My fifth is going to be this area right here, which brings it to 1/4 of an inch. Again, letting the knife do the work. And that's pretty much it. So that's my fifth. And then my last 6 pass is going to be finishing it, rounding off. And that's when I use my fillet knife and I do what I call a happy face. And that is my brisket there, finished, all done. 6 passes is what I do to do a brisket. And you know, once you get quick enough, I can average at least a brisket every minute. So that is that. Again, I'll show you. Every brisket that comes out of the package is different, so you'll have to look at it. This is the other side. So what I'll do here is I always go with this section here. Okay, so I'll take that off, and that's fine for me. I know I've seen people that will gouge this out and take it out. You can, that's your preference. We don't. And I'll shave the top. Again, the knife does the work, so if you got a clean sweep, you're going to take all that off in one shot. So that's second. Flip it is going to be our third right here. I'll take this section off. That's my third. Fourth. And then removing the 1/4 of an inch on the crack is my fifth. Again, just let the knife run through that fat and it and then I get my fillet knife, do my smiley face, round off this edge here. And there's another brisket ready to go. Easy, 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 easy. I always laugh at people that do videos and just see how much they complicate it by trying to take off everything when, I mean, literally these two things right here can do the job. Removing this right here. I can't stress enough, it's just having a real good sharp knife. Take all that off. That way you're not leaving gouges and stuff for juice to puddle whenever you're putting the brisket in the pit. Typically, it's just how you want to shape your brisket. If I was doing a competition trim, I'd get more extensive on this, but still, I would begin with my 6 initial cuts and then trim it up as best as I can the way I want it for competition. And another brisket. Last one here that I have to do. Again, just looking at your brisket whenever you open it is how I determine, but I've always started the same. I always do this cut first. My knife is sharp. I'll remove that. Then I remove all this. Like I said, if you have a nice sharp knife, you should be able to remove all this in one swoop. See? Right there. 1/4 inch, letting the knife just cut through that fat. And right here, and that's it. Easy peasy. 6 slices and your brisket should be done. The more you do it, the more you get accustomed to your knives, and the easier it gets. It just takes time. I've been doing this for 20 something years, so it comes natural to me whenever I trim a brisket. You just have to practice. But that's about it, man. That's how I trim briskets. 6 passes of a knife, pretty much done. Guys, I just want to send a shout out to John Brotherton. Please, buddy, get well. You're in my prayers, as well as in the prayers of thousands of people that love you so much, man. You have been a great impact to my life when it comes to being a friend and just barbecue in general, man. Thank you so much for everything that you have given me throughout the years of friendship. So please keep John in your prayers, his family in your prayers. Go to his restaurant and support him. He's going to need everyone more than ever. I plan on my days off, on the weekends, possibly going out there to give a hand to them and helping them. And I encourage everybody else to do the same. John is a cornerstone of barbecue. Everybody in the business knows him. He has probably gone to one of your restaurants at least once. If you have made it on the top 50, he's been there for the past 3 times that the list has came out. So this is the time that we all need to pray, and a time that we all have to come together for a friend that had a tragic medical condition, and we just need to keep supporting him and his family. So John, I love you, buddy. Get well. I missed you at Brisket Camp this weekend. I can't express how much you mean to me, man. Just get well, buddy. I'm gonna be waiting for you. So till next time, rub it like you love it.